Greetings, gentlemen. Do you have an exit strategy? Most of you are not built for this. I know a lot of guys out here, they hate their fucking job and whatnot. That's normal. You're going to hate whatever you do. And I'm going to tell you some basic techniques. When you drive through one of these towns, these little farm towns, just look at what a house costs. Just look it up. I found places for 20 grand before. That definitely needs some work. But still, 20 grand, that ain't shit. Some of these states are taxed, they don't have state income taxes. You know? Now people say, well, man, good house costs $300,000. You want to pay interest that long? Do you want to be out of this? Do you want to be out of the game? Let's say you're a guy who wants to go travel and be something more than a trucker. I don't have a problem being a trucker, by the way. I like what I do. I need to lose a little weight. I'm not going to do it with these nachos, I'll tell you that much. But you drive through these little towns, you look up real estate. And then wherever you go, you just look up real estate. You might find a place where real estate's cheap, but I know a lot of people are like, well, there's nothing going on there, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but what you can do is, say you're a single guy. You take, like, say you buy X amount of money, you buy, like, a cheap van. I see these guys want to buy these, like, Winnebago vans for 50 grand, and I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. The fuck are you thinking? For 50 grand, you can get a house. Yeah, but I don't want to be stuck at the house all the time, so you rent out the rooms. You live in a van, you come back, you shower at your place, and a lot of time, it's just your roommates. They're paying the bills. You could rent out the house to a regular family, or you could do it roommate, do it share room. You show back up, you build one of those storage sheds there, and you store your excess shit there, and hopefully no one robs it. You get some good people there to watch your shit. Show back up, bring a 12-pack of beer, hang out with these dudes, you know, have a good time, play some video games, or hell, put a pool table in your fucking garage. Yeah, you have good times. You can totally achieve this. Farm towns are so goddamn affordable. But if you want to chase that dream of, like, the overpriced house and the, I know a lot of churches, well, I already have it. Well, good for fucking you. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the guys that aren't unable to handle this shit. Me, I don't fucking have anything better to do. I love trucking. I love shifting like I'm shifting a motorcycle. Motorcycles to me, I get it. They're kind of cool and sleek, but they're fucking stupid. I don't want to die like that. Fuck that shit. I've seen too many dudes on the side of the road, toes sticking straight up. But I love shifting that truck. Love that feeling up and down with the gears, Jake brakes and all that shit. I love my lifestyle. But reality is that it's good to invest into something that's going to sustain you in the long run. And say you don't want to be doing this. Say you want to be more of an artist. Don't buy no $50,000 Winnebago van. Don't buy anything that's stupidly overpriced. RVs have their own list of problems. Make no mistake of that. Just buy a regular van. And if you need the RV amenities, I mean, if you're a chick, obviously, you're going to want a little more. Buy it. But the beauty of being a trucker is that for the time being, till we have, like, you know, transformers and shit, for the time being, you can drive this and then maybe drive for 2 or 3 years as a bum, go out, you know, bum around, rent out your rooms, rent out your whole house, and then come back, drive for a couple years. You know, like, well, summer's ended and I don't feel like heading south this year. I'll just drive a truck through the winter. Oh, yeah, it's great. Yeah, go by these towns, look at what a house cost, and then take your time to walk through some of these towns. Maybe they ain't so bad. I'm sorry about the reefer unit in the background. That shit's offensive, but it is what it is. And as far as vehicles and vans, dude, you can get a good van for, you know, I'd say $500 to $1,000. Maybe put a little work into it. Maybe $2,000. Hell, I'd recommend a 3/4 ton. 3/4 ton or bigger. But mostly that's just for better tires. You want the 16-inch rims. But the point of it is that this idea that, you know, you gotta, you know, have $500,000 or $1 million in fucking assets, and unless you have that, you're not happy. That's fucking retarded shit. That's just keeping up with the Joneses. Anyways, I've said enough about this. Just remember, drive by a town, look up what real estate costs. See if that place might work for you. You can get houses for $50,000. But I know most of you wouldn't dare live there. And look, most of you are pussy driven. And that's why you would be right back in the seat. You'll let that woman, one way or another, like, oh my God, we need this, we need furniture, we need this. And you'll be right back to working some shit job you hate. At least if you got the house, you've already got the house. Get a trade. With a trade and a house, at least then you're set up for something better. But, I don't know. You want to be a slave? That's your gig. Take it easy.